Alright guys, just making another video about what I watched. And first of all, I'm working on the H2 normal. In the meantime, here's what I got done so far. Just gotta put that other side skirt on and work on the top. And I'm sure after this video gets up, I'm sure there'll be more progress made. So, just a little update on that. So anyway, I got done watching the two Reconguista and G movies that were available on the Gundam Info channel, and oh man, let's just say it just has so many fascinating qualities. I just don't know where to begin. It's a thing. It's a thing that exists. Like, what is it? Okay, well, apparently Reconguista G is this future century far from the universal century, which is the main century, and far from the correct century, which is far beyond the universal century as well. It's called the Regulid century. Regulid. Yeah, it's called that. And it's a very futuristic. There's they have space elevators which take you to these space stations called nuts. It's like the under nut, the first nut, second nut, and so on. yeah. Use some butthead laughs out of the way. Yeah, it starts with the main character, Bellry Zenom, is he's a cadet from the Capital Guard, which I guess is like their Earth version of Earth Federation. And he's at one of these elevators studying with his fellow cadets. There's a bunch of cheerleaders there too, for some reason. And then this Gundam-esque mobile suit called the G-Self appears in a space pirate / princess named Aina, I believe. See, I'm having trouble fucking remembering names. Wait, maybe her name's Aina. We're just gonna call her the princess. Where's it, Aiba? Maybe her name is Aiba. Fuck. Anyway, yeah, princess. Yeah, she gets captured by the guard, and for a little while she's held under custody, and then they get back to Earth, and then space pirates come and attack, and Bellry uses the G-Self to defend the place, and without realizing it, he kills the princesses, like the space pirate captain. He kills him, and he didn't know like that guy was close to the princess. It's like, so oops. And shortly after that, he lets her use the G-Self to go out to the pirate base on Earth. It's like the South American area. Yeah, you heard right. He lets her use the G-Self to fucking take them to the pirate base, and actually that's where they and shortly after that, Bellry learns that the Capital Guard is turning into the Capital Army, starting to militarize and create more mobile suits, monopolize their power. It's like, oh shit. So I guess there's some plot in there. It's like, yeah, characters. Yeah, there's also this girl named Mariah Monday who came from the sky into G Self. Like, this is how it begins. In the Capital Guard, caught her. She's I'm just gonna say she's special. Not like the well, yeah, she's probably gonna be special later on, but for now she's kind of like a comic relief character. It's like just running around doing goofy things, and she has a pet fish, and she likes to run around with it. Like, that's mostly what happens with her. And there's one of the cheerleaders from the guard. They're with them too. She looks after Mariah. Kind of a Frau Bow-esque character. He had a lot of. There's some Gundam tropes here. Yeah, you got the princess, Frau Bow character. You got the eventual Char clone. And yeah, the Char clone in this is named Captain Mask. I'm not shooting you. His name is Captain Mask. I don't know if it was Tomino who came up with the name or someone else, but whoever it was, it's like they didn't even try. Hey, Captain Mask. He's yeah, spoiler alert, he's one of Bellery's old friends from the guard. But like, they don't tell you, but it's pretty obvious. It's like you only need like a little bit to figure it out. And yeah, like the guard's mission at first was to rescue the so-called hostages from the space pirates. The hostages being Bellery and Mariah and the cheerleader girl with the really short skirt, because the cheerleaders have short skirts. Why am I telling you this? Stop being horny, damn it. Stop. Okay. Yeah, some shit happens, like Bellery accidentally kills his instructor because the machine he was piloting was so threatening to him. Like, yeah, that's a reason. And Bellery has decided to help the space pirates with their stuff, even though he swears he's still part of the guard. Fuck, I'm trying to remember what else happened, but I just watched this and I can't remember. What the fuck? That's how disinteresting it was. It's like, stuff is happening. Like, stuff's happening. The characters are doing something. At the same time, I just couldn't care. I tried to. I gave it a good cold try. It's like just near the end of the first movie and throughout the second one, I just couldn't care. And get this, this is only the first two movies, right? Oh yeah, by the way, the second movie just ends with him and Captain Mask going at it with the robot that flies with its legs spread. It's like, that's how it ends. Like, yeah, the mobile suit Captain Mask uses at the end, it flies like this with the fucking legs spread. Go on and launch. Spread your legs and fly. Like, it looks really silly. I don't know, if I find a picture online, I'll share it. I'll show it on here. But okay, positives. What are positives? The animation. Well, animation's okay, but like just the scenery, the character designs, the mobile suits, like everything mixes pretty well together. I mean, it looks gorgeous even in some areas. Like, everything's all bright and colorful. Like, you could tell, like, this is going to be, they were going for another lighthearted Gundam. Like, I think that's what it is. Like, it's just another lighthearted Gundam. So I guess that's why I couldn't take it seriously. It's like, yeah, there's dumb freaking humor going on in the background too, which felt really awkward. Kind of like Double Zeta. At least Double Zeta got good eventually, but it's like near the middle of it, Double Zeta got interesting, like when they got to Earth and shit. But here, it's like they're on Earth, stuff happens, whatever. They're in space, stuff happens, whatever. And this is the first two compilation movies they've made so far. There's going to be 5. There's supposed to be 5 of these things. It's like, what the fuck? I was talking about positives, wasn't I? I just went back to negatives. What the fuck? Yep. Only positive, it looks nice. That's all I can give it. Like, everything else, I can't really recommend this to people, really. It's like, unless you really like the whole lightheartedness. The thing is, like, the goofy shit doesn't really happen too much. It's like, eventually, sometimes it happens, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting thoughts out here. It's like not a review. I'm not professional enough to do reviews yet, but I don't know. I was like, if anyone has watched Reconguista in G, please let me know. Does it get better? Is it worse? Does it suck ass? Because I'm not really looking forward to watching the rest of it, but I know I will eventually finish it. Like, they're gonna put out another compilation movie. I'll watch that. Let you guys know about that. Yeah, hopefully I can get better at this. In the meantime, it's like, people want a rating. I guess I'll give it 2 Yukis right now. I don't. Like, so far it's a 2. It's like, I don't hate it. It's not G Savior levels of terrible, but it's like, again, it's like the only Gundam series I haven't watched completely yet. I sat through some pretty mediocre Gundams. Sat through Age. I sat through Seed Destiny and Seed. It's like, this one, I'm just indifferent about it. Yeah, I don't know, it's weird, but please let me know if you've seen G-Reco. What do you think of it? Maybe you can help me out with sorting my thoughts on it. Anyway, that's it. Like, I don't know. I'll see. Maybe will be a break from anime thoughts, and like, I'm gonna watch something else. Don't worry. But anyway, yeah, H2. I'm gonna be working on that in the FX later, and after that, I'll let you know what's new. So, take care, guys. I hope this has been entertaining for you, at least. So, peace out.